Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yanthan with Evening News. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu says every new generation brings new possibilities and new dreams. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton calls upon Sumi Community to be the forefront in leading the Nagas in resolving the Naga Political Issue. Chief Secretary J. Alam says policymaking is a serious business. And Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavas informs on unauthorized parking slots. Now the news in detail. Students from various schools met President Droupadi Murmu at Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning on the occasion of Children's Day. Speaking on the occasion, President Murmu said that childhood is the most beautiful phase of life. She said that every new generation brings new possibilities and new dreams. This is a new era of technological and information revolution. Murmu said children are now aware about various domestic, social and environmental issues. So it is important that we make more efforts to teach them the right values and involve them in various activities and discussions. The President advised the children to dream big and dream for a new and developed India. She said the dreams of today will become reality tomorrow. She also urged them to follow the path of duty without worrying about the result of which will eventually lead them to great success. Murmu encouraged them to stay connected with India's culture, always respect their parents and love the motherland. Chief Minister Y has extended good wishes to all the children of the country on the occasion of Children's Day. Rio said good upbringing of our children nurtures a better future for all. The Chief Minister therefore called for providing the best of opportunities to maximize their potential and guide them to imbibe good values. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton has called upon the Sumi community to be the forefront in leading the Nagas in resolving the protracted Naga political issue. He said this today while addressing Ahuna Kam Mini Hornbill Festival at public ground Zunuputo. Patton also reiterated that central government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken keen interest to resolve the Naga political issue at the earliest. He also appealed to Sumi brothers to shun all kinds of violence while forgetting and forgiving their past misdeeds in the name of Ahuna festival. Patton also acknowledged the churches for hosting mass marriages, adding that such examples should be emulated by the rest of the Nagas. Advisor Food and Civil Supplies, Legal Metrology and Consumer Protection and Taxes, Pukai Sumi, emphasized on the need for Nagas to rebuild and revive the state to a new Nagaland. The advisor also called upon every Naga to come together in the spirit of oneness and unity. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman Regional Transport Authority Kohima, RTA, Shanavas has reiterated that unauthorized parking slots reserved by private parties, shops and business establishments along the roadside within Kohima municipal area will be strictly prohibited. In an order, Shanavas said the restriction was imposed in continuation of the decision of RTA Kohima made on 10th of June 2022. The RTA chairman further cautioned that failure to comply with the order will invite a penalty under Section 268 of the Indian Penal Code. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Chief Secretary J. Alam said policy making is a serious business. Addressing the inaugural program of the training module for senior officers on state policy, formulation, implementation and evaluation, Alam said, as bureaucrats, they are expected to know how policies are formulated and be aware of the finer points of policy making. He said that Nagaland being a small state and its administration simpler than other states is perhaps the reason why the state has been working with simpler policies, but as society is progressing and complexity is increasing, Alam said that a deeper understanding of policy formulation is essential for serving bureaucrats in Nagaland. The Chief Secretary said policy making is a serious business and stated that policy Public policy is not a simple statement of objectives, but it has many facets, rules and regulations concerning the law. He said while formulating policies, all these aspects have to be kept in mind and how best to achieve the objectives. Alam also thanked St. Stephen's Center for Advanced Learning for helping with the training. He said that these kinds of training held at senior levels is more for the exchange of ideas rather than a one-way process. A state-level painting competition on energy conservation 2022 was held today at Kohima. It was jointly organized by Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Ministry of Power, Department of Electrical Inspectorate, Nagaland, State Designated Agency, North Eastern Electric Power Corporation Limited, Doyang Hydro Power Station, and Department of Education, Government of Nagaland. The state-level competition was held in two categories. Category A for students of classes 5 to 7 and Category P for students of classes 8 to 10. 51 participants from Group A and 54 from Group B from 16 districts took part in the competition. A. Betila, a student of Community Education Center School Dimapur, took the first prize in the Category A, while Geningule Vizo of High Mountain School Dimapur and Riva Sarma from Hope Academy School Dimapur secured second and third prizes respectively. While in Category B, Yeputoli H. Yeptomi of Holy Cross Higher Secondary School Dimapur biked the first position. Druman Das of Livingstone Foundation International School Dimapur secured second, and Longchoi L of Iglavia Model Residential School Twensang secured the third prize. 10 consolation prizes were also given to participants of each categories. Speaking at the event as chief guest, Principal Director of School Education Tavasilan K said such competition will help the children push their self-confidence and also spur them to take art as a career. Highlighting the importance of energy conservation, Tavasilan said that unless everyone makes a concerted effort in conservation of energy, then human race will not survive but head for a bleak future. The winners of both the state-level categories will be sent to New Delhi for the national-level painting competition, which will be announced during the National Energy Conservation Day on December 14th. Chief Minister Y Patton condoled the demise of Supung Dula, mother of Additional Chief Secretary and Finance Commissioner Cindy Younger Imchen. In his condolence message, Rio described Supung Dula as a strong and prayerful woman. He also said Supung Dula was a caring and supportive wife, mother and grandmother who stood by her family through all situations. Rio further conveyed heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family members. A 12-member team from World Bank arrived in the state for implementation of Enhancing Landscape and Ecosystem Management Element project. The team met with the Agricultural Production Commissioner Y Sema today and deliberated on various aspects of the project, the concept, scope, preparedness, and timelines of the project. The team also held discussions on the various managing procurement, finance management, contract, and environment and social safeguards in the World Bank-funded projects. The team will further visit the Chum field at Chichama, Naga Integrated Settled Farming project at Bukit Boza, Sendenu, Community Biodiversity Reserve, Kohima, and Deres Field, Traditional Agroforestry Field, and Biodiversity Conserved Areas at Zilaki tomorrow. During the visit, the World Bank team will also meet various concerned departments and various stakeholders involved with the Element project. And now, 20 News, here are the main points again. President Droupadi Murmu says every new generation brings new possibilities and new dreams. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton calls upon Sumi Community to be the forefront in leading the Nagas in resolving the Naga Political Issue. Chief Secretary J. Alam says policymaking is a serious business. And Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavas informs on unauthorized parking slots. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.